We got some good news about Blake Watson possibly returning to the Broncos here in just a few weeks. Of course, I want to know what you guys think about this, who you would move off of to open up a spot for Blake Watson back with the Broncos. So be sure to let me know and like and subscribe as well, guys. We're less than 30 away from my goal of 3,000 subscribers before the Titans game. Help me get there. Greatly appreciated. But let's get started, y'all. We're going to take a look at this tweet and report from Chris Thomason. He said, quote, after recently waiving Blake Watson, Broncos have interest in signing him to practice squad, but they would have to wait at least 3 weeks after agreeing to an injury settlement with him. Watson suffered PCL strain at New Orleans and is busy rehabbing what isn't a long-term injury. Few takeaways here. Number one, absolutely love that this was not a catastrophic strain, anything keeping him out months and months and months. No tears, right? Just a PCL strain that he's rehabbing. I think by the time, if the Broncos do sign him, they'll bring him back when he's fully healthy or put him on the field when he's fully healthy. That's wonderful news for Blake Watson. I want to see him get his opportunity. Now, because we agreed with him to an injury settlement, I believe that's usually paying about 5 weeks of his salary. That's great. He's going to get paid. And it sounds like here in about 3 weeks or so, I'm not sure when this is 3 weeks from right now or 3 weeks from the start of the season. But either way, we should be able to bring him back on the practice squad very, very soon. And I wouldn't assume there to be much interest right now with him from other teams because, again, he is rehabbing this injury. So I think that this is good news for the Broncos. Right now, when we look at our 17-man practice squad, you can see that, yeah, I think there might be some guys that I would move off of for the opportunity to bring Blake Watson onto the practice squad. You guys let me know what you would do. Now, this was recent as of this week. We signed most recently from the Jaguars, tight end Patrick Murtaugh. He's Australian, counts as an extra guy in the practice squad. So as an international guy. So we got 17 guys on there. But there'd be a few guys that I would move off of with no problem from the practice squad to free up a running back spot here for our Broncos. Number one is probably Keydron Smith or Delaren Turner-Yell. Either one of those guys. I think, again, we're already carrying 5 safeties. Garrett Wallow would be another guy that I could see us releasing. Along with, I know that, they've said Reese Taylor has made some good plays in training camp over the last couple of years, but I would definitely look to release any of those guys to open up a spot for a guy on the offense. And I think we are carrying 26 guys on defense and 24 guys on offense, if I remember correctly. So to me, if we need to move off of a defensive player from the practice squad to give our offense another guy, I'm totally happy with that, and I'm totally okay with that, especially with what we've seen out of Blake Watson this year. Now, he had his best game against the San Francisco 49ers, which I think is probably the best. You see 4 rushing attempts for 28 yards, 7 yards per carry. Now, had a 3.4 average against the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. That kind of sucks, but long of 9 yards, you'll take that. 5. You want to see him have a better game against New Orleans, but I think he also had some nice production. Oh, it was against Arizona in the passing game. So you can see 21 receiving yards on 3 receptions against the Niners, and then against the Cardinals, 4 receptions for 20 yards, and showed an ability to get yards after contact, to make guys miss. To break tackles. I really love what we saw out of Blake Watson. Definitely like a dual threat type of running back, a guy that can help in the passing game and a guy that can run the ball effectively. And you guys got to remember, he's only been playing running back now. I think this is going on his 3rd year playing running back. He didn't play running back till his last year at Memphis, transferred from wide receiver, and he played running back last year. So less than 3 years of experience playing the position. I think that we have seen him improve and look great in his limited time so far with the Broncos. So I'm hoping that this isn't the end for Blake Watson with his relationship and employment with the Denver Broncos. because I think we're still just scratching the surface. And I think that if had he has stayed healthy, I think there might have been a little bit tougher of a decision with what running backs we were going to keep out of Bidet, McLaughlin, and Blake Watson. So, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you happy about this? I know I am. I got some more videos planned for you guys this weekend and week. So y'all be sure again, smash that like, subscribe, and lastly, one more plug about my Patreon. The best Broncos community in the world just launched. That's right. It's David Talks Broncos Bronco Buds program. You can subscribe in Patreon for as little as $5 a month. You get access to the 24/7 Discord that includes all your other favorite Bronco creators, and we'll be able to chat there. We'll be able to chat during the game. And depending on what membership tier you join, you'll get free entries and giveaways, exclusive content, AMA mailbags where I'm only taking member-only questions, and hey, maybe even some one-on-one Zoom hangouts. So it could be a lot of fun for you. Please consider joining. Would love to have all Broncos country in here. So hit that link in the description. Get over to Patreon and join the greatest Broncos community of all